What's that?
Oh, you're doing it this time, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are we doing?
We're making a sequel.
What? Of what?
Of our Mosaic Witbier.
Yay!
And hopefully it'll be better than the original.
Because the first one wasn't carbonated. It was okay. It just wasn't.
It tasted good.
Yeah.
It wasn't fizzy though.
Yeah. So we're gonna carb this one. Because
Yes,
we figured out our bottle issue as well as our priming sugar issue.
Well, the other issue is that you weren't here when it was bottled the second time.
That's okay, we won't speak of that. But I'll show you our setup today. So, we got our coriander seeds all blended up. Our citrus peel, looking mighty fine. We blanched it and then dehydrated it. Scale, all that fun stuff. It's our sparge water starting. And our yeast is pitched. And our malts are added to the mash. Yeah, so hopefully that turns out good. We are going to taste test our own beer. It's our Belgian table beer called Table for Two. It's a nice little label we got there with all of our deeds.
Check that out on Instagram at Mosaic Wit.
So this was one of the first beers that we filmed, and I feel like where we got comfortable with brewing.
Yeah, this was done on New Year's Day, and it was our first vlog. And the reason we're trying our own beer now, not that we haven't, this is actually the last one of our batch of this beer.
Is, yeah.
One of our subscribers, Tony Howard.
I don't know.
Let's check that again.
Well, they kind of told us to taste our own beer.
Yes,
That was a good idea.
Tony Howard. And they said they looked forward to tasting this, us reviewing this one. So here you go, Tony. Sorry it took us so long to get around to answering you. Not used to being a YouTube
Sensation.
YouTube celebrity.
So right off the nose, it got that Belgian flavor, so it's really bubblegummy. And has like a nice floral scent to it. We add a little coriander to this one as well.
I think there's some orange peel as well, right?
Yeah, we love orange peel.
Yes, big fan of the citrus.
It's really bright. It's low ABV, so it's not much body to it. But the amount of hops that we put in this paired really well and gave it a little bit more flavor because we put Mosaic, Galaxy, and Columbus. So really not traditional Belgian table beer, but it was like our own take on it, something that we would want to sit down, because it's a Valentine's Day beer, something that we would want to sit down and drink lots of and not feel a little tipsy.
Yeah, and I will say, I'm not sure how many people, I do have it written down over there, we can tell you later, how many people tried this one, but I think it was probably the one that people liked the most, right?
Yeah.
My parents really liked it. My brother really liked it.
Queer Bear really liked it.
Yeah, and the couple people we had over for our tasting that night, and a coworker told me that it was really good. So, yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this one.
It's my one that I'm most proud of.
Yeah, I think so too.
There you go, Tony.
Well, one good homebrew deserves another. That sounded better in my head than...
And this is a cranberry stout that I helped brew with Queer Bear.
Tell us about Queer Bear.
Brew beer and have fun and share equality.
You've brewed with Port Rexton several times, which is...
Well, me once.
Yes.
But then
And by several, I mean twice. Hopefully 3 this year. But
she is dark. It's a double chocolate cranberry stout.
oh, well, Kathy, if you're watching this, you mentioned about chocolate bear at Easter, so...
It smells super roasty and there's like a little brightness to it because of the cranberry.
By the way, it is Easter. Today is Good Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in quarantine. Ooh. Now see, this is an artisanal stout. That's why I like it.
Yeah, it's really mild. Really nice and chocolatey and oaty. I upped the oats on this recipe. and the chocolate.
Yeah, I
Chocolate
don't
malt.
really taste cranberry, but
There's a little hint of it.
but the chocolate and oats, that's definitely.
We put the cranberry in the fermenter, and that kind of let it seep in and be a little bit more like together. But yeah, it's really nice.
Shout out to Queer Bear.
Looks like you're drinking it.
So this is a little taste of our recipe. It's a little bit different from the original industry influencer, Mosaic Wit. We don't have a lot of Mosaic hops, so it's going to be a little less of that. But we're going to add in some Citra in the dry hopping process, which you think's a good idea, yes. And sadly, we don't have any Belgian wheat beer yeast, so we are mixing the ale and saison yeast we have. So that's what life's like when you're in a pandemic. But like any sequel, you know, you can't always get back the whole cast, and you got to try and shake things up a little bit. And new beer tasting time. So we go from a group that collaborates with Port Rexton to Port Rexton collaborating with,
Pazzo.
which is,
It's like they do a lot of stuff.
yeah, they
They're
do.
like a bar, but they're also like a coffee shop, and like they make really nice like sweets and breakfast foods and all that stuff. We like brunch there.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
they
BLT though.
Oh, yeah. With coconut bacon?
No.
So they made a sea buckthorn sour, which is really cool. I've never heard of the berry before, but it has like the coolest can ever. It's so trippy. So this one, and I think it's North Brewing's tiramisu can, or like the unicorn on that one.
Oh, okay.
And Collective Arts saison, they have like a unicorn on their can as well. But we're gonna try this one. The berry's supposed to be super bitter and tart,
Okay.
and give like a really nice color to the beer.
And your glass matches your shirt, which is, what's your OTB? OOTB.
It is just black pajama shorts. And
Well, we don't have to talk about the shorts.
it's my Port Rexton sweater. It's the comfiest, warmest, beautiful thing in the world. Oh my god, you need to try that.
Oh, is Nisi gonna like this one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah?
It's kind of like the Berliner Weiss, but a little less.
It's juicier.
Yeah, a little more juicy.
It's juicier, and it has like a more body to it, so it's not.
And it's not super sour, although we've been eating flaming hot Cheetos, so maybe our taste buds are gone.
Maybe that's what it is.
Okay, so this is a first for us. We're making our sequel beer, and we have a new addition. This is our first live guest, I guess, to our brewing vlog. This is our friend Nelly from Queer Beer, and we tried a Queer Beer earlier.
Look at sugar. Oh, okay.
Breaking up.
What was that?
Oh, I said I had one in the fridge.
Oh, it was good.
It turned out really nice.
I still don't know how this happened. We ordered beer from Nova Scotia and they sent it in the mail. And I didn't think that was a thing that could happen. But alas.
Here we are.
So this is from Tatamagouche Brewing Co. in Nova Scotia. It's not close to Halifax because we didn't visit there last year during the last Easter break. Things are very different than they were last Easter break.
Yep.
This is a Rushton's Peach Berliner Weiss. So they have a nice little write-up here. It says, rounding out the quintessential day at Rushton's Beach. I don't know what that is. This Berliner Weiss is tangy and tart, balancing the kettle-soured summer quencher we've aged it on organic apricots and peaches. Now get to the beach. The beaches are probably closed. But I'm really excited to try this because I like Berliner Weisses and I really like peaches.
And get that.
You don't get that?
I didn't get it in the camera.
Oh. I really like peaches. Mmm.
How's the taste?
Ooh. Ooh. It's very, it's fresh and bright and a little bit sour, and then you get the peach on the end.
Oh. That's nice.
That tastes like summer.
Fuzzy peaches without the sugar.
Yeah. Sin, we probably won't get summer.
Okay, ending.
Also, my OOTV is my new t-shirt from Tatamagouche. It's this lovely pocket t-shirt with some hops. I didn't really like hops. Used to not like hops, but now I do. So let that be a lesson to you. Keep trying different beers. So much for a fitted t-shirt though, right? Go! We actually didn't have any snow this time, so if you've been following our brew vlogs, okay, Sierra, you gotta quiet down there, bro. If you've been following our brew vlogs, you've noticed that we've had lots of snow to be able to put in our sink. So I think the cold crash took a little bit longer this time, correct? Yes. So how do you feel about the brew?
It's really turbid, so I think we're going to lose out a lot on the mint that we get.
Oh no.
Which sucks because it's a small batch. But you know, hopefully it has like a higher ABV.
Oh yes. We need one of those things to be able to...
Hydrometer?
Yeah, that. So fitting that the Millennium Falcon is perched beside you, because once this is done, we're going to get our post-brew meal ready and watch a Star War. That's an Arrested Development reference, if anybody catches that. And we'll show you, and we're also going to try one more of our homebrew, our final homebrew. So there he goes, pumping away. So the brew's done.
It is.
And we've got our fish and chip poutine.
And our red ale.
Yeah. So there you go. Tom Howard. Ooh. Beautiful. Did you hear that?
Who, Tom Howard?
That was his name, right? The
I
person
don't know.
commented?
Oh, it's really fitting today.
Oh.
But that's been a thing with this one, so I don't know what happened. But it's really beautiful.
Happy Good Friday. We're about to watch Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, and eat this lovely, blasphemous concoction. Let's see what he thinks.
Go on.